when His Excellency Barrister Dr. Peter Ndobesimba, our tomorrow is here. Our tomorrow is here.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
His Excellency Avanani, on the Canadian Igbo Chipili, on the Canadian Igbo Chemano. Oh, well, of your money, on the Canadian, on Naga. On the Canadian Minister, Onyama, Bishop. Archbishop Chukuma, Igwe, Ndigbo, yes, Ambassador Muche.
Yes, sir.
Because Bolu Noche, Anyabayana anthem.
Onyendu Pitamba, Onyendu Odongwa kataka monyendo.
Your Excellency, Bikono, Onyabuna could is here for national anthem. Because I won't author for national anthem.
Check, yeah.
Dịka anyị ka kwụ ọtọ biko nụ ụmụ nwoke metụ n'aka n'isi ụnụ ụmụ nwanyị mee na ife kwesịrị nụ ka anyị welu igwe eji ekwu okwu nyefee n'aka Archbishop Emmanuel Olisadualum Chukwuma OON maka ekpele mmepe.
Onye nwanyị nọ yọrọ unu n'afa nke nna na nkọkwa na nke mmụọ nsọ. Ekene niile otuto niile dị Chineke nke n'igwe maka nchebe nke ichebela anyị wee ruo n'ụbọchị taa nke anyị na-ekene gị n'ime ka ndị Igbo nwee ike nwee ọnụ jikọta bịa imekọ ịdị n'otu nke Igbo Day. Anyị na-ekene gị maka ndị planning committee. Anyị na-ekene maka onye ndu anyị President General Chief Emmanuel Wanyanwụ onye wepụta n'oge dịka oge aga. Anyị na-ekene maka ndị kọmiti ya na-alụkọ ọrụ Secretary General na ndị otu ya. Anyị na-ekene maka ndị gọvanọs anyị niile, gọvanọ Enugu, Anambra, Imo, Abia, Ebonyi, ka ha niile ra na ndị ọzọ. Anyị na-asị gị biko ka udo chịa n'ime obodo a n'aha Jizọs, ka ịfụnanya dị n'etiti anyị n'aha Jizọs, ka anyị jisi Igbo Day ka o wetara anyị dị n'otu na ọganiru n'aha Jizọs. Ebe ọ bụ na a na-emegbu ndị Igbo, nna biko nye anyị mmeri n'aha Jizọs. Ajọ mmụọ na ajọ mmadụ n'obodo Naijiria biko chụpụ ya n'aha Jizọs, ka ekonomi anyị dị mma n'aha Jizọs. Bụpụ igbu mmadụ n'ala Igbo, wụpụ ntọli n'aha Jizọs. Ka ndị gọvanọs anyị na-achị ọfụma n'aha Jizọs. Ka ndị igwe anyị niile bụrụ ndị a gọziri agọzi. Na kwa ọzọ a ga-emekwa Igbo Day ka ndị Igbo nwee ezigbo ọnọdụ na Naịjirịa. N'ala ekene n'ala otuto anyị na-ekene gị maka nshansha mmiri nke iweta iji egozi ụbọchị tata. Ka ngọzi niile nke Chineke nke bụrụ ife niile bụ Nna na Ọkpara na nke Mmụọ Nsọ dị n'etiti anyị site n'ugbu a wele mgbe niile ebighị ebi. Otuto dịrị Jesu, onye jisi ike, onye ike gwụba, onye nwe anyị nọ ya unu. Please, quiet. 1 minute silence. 1 minute silence for those who have died, for the life lost. Manoga ya manoga. 1 minute silence, bikonu. May the soul of the faithful departed, through the mercy of God, rest in perfect peace. Thank you.
Your Excellency, Governor Biko, Kanyi Besle Bele, Welfun Kechi Makani Wulango, Your Excellency, Governor in Enugu, Kaina Bata, Governor Anambra State, Bu Professor Charles Chukwuma Soludo Chaliwambafo. Big on the camera. I am a memory to our place. I am a memory to her. I am a memory to her. Bikono. Ndị kamera anyị eme nwunye etu a onye ọbụla je eche ebe ọ ga-anọ lụọ ọlụ ya. Bikono, please. Cameraman, please. Please. Cameraman, please. Anyị na-akpọlite Fred Eze ka o bute ọjị. Fred Eze biko bute ọjị. Biko ndị band ka anyị lụkọ ọnụ ka anyị lụkọ ọnụ biko nụ ka anyị lụkọ ọnụ anyị na-ayọ ndị kamera biko nụ anyị emekwuzi ọzọ ọkpọkụ emebi na nke mmadụ ibie biko anyị na-akpọrịtazi onye isi oche kọmitii na-ahazi ife anyị na-eme taa ka o bute ọjị obula ọjị bịa.
Biko, anyị ga-eme emume ọjị Ohaneze Ndịgbo butego ọjị a ga-ebulu ọjị kịta jee nye ndị gọvanọ niile nọ ebe a ọjị enyeche ndị gọvanọ enye ndị na-anọchite ndị gọvanọ nọ ebe a ewere ọjị bugalụ President General Ohaneze Ndịgbo enyesie ndị a echi bido jee wega gọvanọ Enugu steeti ọjị. Your Excellency were ọjị Gọvanọ Anambra steeti nwere ọjị. Onye na-anọchi gọvanọ Imo steeti nwere ọjị. President General Ohaneze Ndịgbo aha eji aga mba ewelugo. Onye nọchiri atọ eze man of occasion owelugo ọjị. Kịta a ga-enye ndị Abia steeti ọjị. Ofu onye na Abia steeti ga-ewere ọjị. Abia steeti kedu onye ga-ewere ọjị n'afọ ndị Abia? Abia ewelugo ọjị. Chọba Anambra steeti. Na-eme ọsịsọ. Anambra steeti kedu onye ga-anọchiri anya Anambra ka o were ọjị? Ebonyi steeti Ebonyi ewelugo ọjị. Bịa nwoke emenyezi n'onye ọbụla ọjị. Chọọ Enugu steeti chee awala agụ igwe ebe ruo obodo jee nye ya ọjị ndị Enugu ka o jide n'aka. Awala agụ iwetago ọjị. Owelugo. Imo steeti Imo ewelugo. Archbishop Belaye Bele Archbishop Emmanuel Chukwuma. My own Anoeba.
Yes, sir.
Representative of Delta State. Vanopia. Delta State.
Yeah.
Enyese Delta. River State. Protocol. Ozugo bịa were microphone. Protocol. Wee microphone wegel ebe ruo obodo. His Majesty ka ọ gọọ chọbịa ebe ọ nọ. check.
Honor Jesus. Honor the ma Jesus. Honor amara Jesus. Ana yogi Chineke anyị onye kere ndị Igbo ka ime ka ihe a na-eme tata gaa nke ọma. Eze ebube were ihe ọma bie ndị Igbo ọma. Were ihe ọma bie ndị Igbo ọma. Chụpụrụ anyị ihe ọjọọ. Chụpụrụ anyị ihe ọjọọ. Mee ka ndị na-achị anyị na-achị nke ọma na-aga n'iru. Ndị niile bịara ebe a ha ga-anarube ha n'udo. Ọ ga-abụ ọṅụ. Ihe ọma ga-emere anyị. Ihe ọjọọ ga-agbara anyị ọsọ. N'aha Jizọs Kraịst bụ onye nwe anyị. Amen.
Ifuza m kpọnụ ụmụ onye Igbo maka na abụ m onye Igbo. Nne m Igbo amaka. All over the world they call me onye Igbo maka na abụ m onye Igbo. Nne m Igbo amaka. Anywhere you see me you call me onye Igbo maka na abụ m onye Igbo. Nne m Igbo amaka. Peter Mbaselu do na anyị bezi ndị Igbo. Ewo na abụ m onye Igbo. Nne m Igbo amaka.
Onye ọbụla jizi ọjị n'aka ka ọfọ soli biele n'aha Jizọs. Anyị chọzi ka anyị malitezie n'uju. Anyị wee na-ekene Governor Enugu State, Barrister Dr. Peter Ndubisiba, onye nke kwete na our tomorrow is here. Biko kwalo ne aka. Governor Anambra State, Professor Chukwuma Charles Soludo, solution is here. Charlie Wambafo. Biko kwalo ne aka. President General Ohaneze Ndịgbo, Aheje Jemba, Engineer Chief Dr. Emmanuel Iwanyanwo, Aina Kene. N'otu aka ka anyị na-ekene onye isi oche na mmemme a. O kwesịrị ị na-ebe a eze n'ugbo ọzọ Igbo ndụ Engineer Chief Dr. Atọ Eze mana o zitere ichie Ikechukwu Nwabeze KSP JP ichie Chibeze n'ugbo ka ọ nọchitie anyị na-ekene. Biko onye ọbụla na-ebe a ka anyị chizienụ ka anyị zelụnụ nke anyị chi. Mana Deputy Governor Imo State, Professor Placid Njoko, Okwaka Mubosi Brugo, onye mana EU White na Suavo, Deputy Governor na Akaha, ime napum professorship nge weta very soon. Onye nwa Igbo agume, ọ na-anọchite Governor Imo State. I wena say na ka ọ dị kịta na anyị ga-abazi na ndị steeti dị iche iche ịkwụwa n'ahịrị bịa gafee tupu anyị ejekwa onye isi oche na mmemme a ka ọ gwa anyị okwu mmalite. Ndị aghọtara ife anyị na-ekwu onye nọ gị n'akụkụ ịgbatụlụ ya sị ya kedu ife okwu maka tata bụ ụbọchị anyị. Mana iji wee mee ka ọ dị anyị chọọ ime ihe a na-akpọ march past n'ọnụ ndị iti. Ndị band tibere na anyị egwu ka a kpọpụtabazịa obodo dị iche iche maka ime nya bụ march past.
Onyanwa biko ihe anyị kpọrọ ya n'olu oyibo bụ march past by the state contingent.
Comrade, egwu marching.
Ọ wee bụ na anyị ga-akpọ afọ steeti a ka ha si wee dị nke ndị oyibo na-akpọ in alphabetical order. Anyị na-akpọlite n'izizi ndị izizi ga-apụta n'ọgbọ ka anyị kirie bụ ndị obodo Abia State. Abia State. Abia State. The youth wing of this very group. Aina yon unuge lead the way ozugbo na time adoro. Abia State, we are waiting for you right now. State contingents from Abia State, let's go. Anamafu and the one Aputawa go in their full traditional regalia. Again, Igbo Amaka. The arrival of Africa National Chairman. Barrister Sly, I ain't saying no. It's okay, you're welcome. The youth wing of Ohaneze Ndịgbo, Adema. Aina Twanya, our state contingents of Igbo from Abia State. Aga Putakita. Aina Fukana Kuze.
Yes, sir.
Olaga, I think you'll come on stage for this wonderful match pass. When you look carefully, nigga, for a non-traditional and cultural troupe from Abia State. In Africa, Abia. Egweje Jaya. And because Abia, I can you know extra 3 minutes. Kabiana Guado Aina Tuanya Anambra State. Start getting ready. Here in the state Gabia once. Ada group by group. It has to be a moving force. Abia State Ngwano. Ina tuanya na ndabia gabia wazie. Kedia ine chekwanu. Azabia. Abiko Alina Tuanya na Anambra State should now get ready for this cultural match. Kanana Brana Guadibia Aina Twanya Boni State. Get ready. Aina Nabatazinda Nambra. Because Aina Twanya Nambra because there was Enu. The sons and daughters of our own erudite professor, the executive governor of Anambra State, His Excellency, Anambra, let's go. This is beautiful in my eyes. Anambra State contingent. We are proud of you. Abikunuga Siwanike, each state is assigned 3 to 5 minutes for this cultural march pass. We are proud of you. The sons and daughters of His Excellency Professor Chukwumacha Soludo, CFR, the executive governor of Anambra State. You are doing well in all aspects. The mobilization is really beautiful. God bless you. You are not meant to stand. It's a march pass. Continue to move. God bless you. We have seen you. God bless you. God bless you. The youth wing. Abia is now ready and good to go. Abia is here. And Anambra is still coming. Please, we are happy to have you. From your smiles, we can read the beauty in your heart. Anambra is blessed with good leadership. Other easy.
Yes, sir.
And the Anambra Naga Umu Chali Wambafo Wanyi Buzobo, Wanyi Boduapa Anambra, de alono. Nezandi chie, nendinze, nendozo, nendozuka, kafasu Anambra, nejije, nzenozo.
Oyawa. We are happy to announce the arrival of the former governor of Anambra State, His Excellency Chris Ngige. You're welcome, sir. Former Minister for Labor, we appreciate you for coming. God bless you as we move forward. Ebonyi State! Ebonyi State, let's go! It is the time for Ebonyi State. Can we go?
Yes.
Ebonyi State, let's go.
Anambra anyị ekene unu. Anambra anyị ekene. Abụ ndị ene na-abịa ee. Abụ ndị Ebonyi steeti na-abata.
All Ebonyi states.
Akwa Ebonyi be anyị na-abata. Takwa ahụ. Onye mgbe ọkọ n'idubure. Iya idubure. Onye mgbe ọkọ n'idubure. Iya idubure. Onye mgbe ọkọ n'idubure. Iya idubure. Charam.
Aina Bonitazio. Stay contingents of Delta State. Information originals is that Abia State are now fully ready for the traditional march pass. Let's just give them 2 minutes grace. Abia State.
Biko ndị Abia steeti jikwa egwu nke eji ebu isi walụ bịa ka anyị walụ na amayọ isi mmadụ emebe ya ka anyị gbanọ nke a.
All the way from Abia State, their warriors are good to go. Ohaneze. Abia, can we move forward? Remember, it is a march pass. That is enough. Can we move forward, please? We are proud of you. We are proud of you. The state contingents. Aina sono no. Otu aka se me. Ana m anụ. Chukwu gọzie unu. Ụmụafọ Igbo anyị na-asụ nnọọ n'Enugu steeti. Biko anyị na-atụ anya biko anyị na-atụ anya na ndị Imo steeti. Our state contingent from Imo State. Ndị Imo nwanụ. Imo, can we go? Anyị na-agbalite ndị Rivers. River States.
Hello, check.
MC Elder.
God bless you.
Amara no Mandi mo state abawala.
Oi monabia kita.
Okay.
Oi monabia.
I will never kai bunka.
Yes.
Okay. Haji Negu.
Imo State Rutego Kwenu. I am on His Excellency Senator Hope Uzodimma, CON, is well represented. I am Imo State.
Hello.
Ihe na ahụ taa juru anyị afọ.
Ndị ụzọ ụlọ anyị ekelele nnu o. Unu birikwe o. Ka Imo na-aga Rivers State. Rivers State sochie ha azụ.
Yes, sir.
Ile anya ị ga-afụ na His Excellency ha kwa ọtọ. The humble leaders we have from this very zone. Ha kwa ọtọ kịta.
Ndị ọgọ anyị bụ ndị Enugu. Your Excellency, Governor Peter Mba, ndị ọgọ anyị agawala o. Ndị ọgọ anyị agawadịla.
Ọyawa.
Agawadịla ha.
I will never kai.
Ọgbakọ ụmụ nwanyị Igbo Worldwide Foundation nọkwa n'ime ya. Ndị Imo birikwedo ndị ọgọ. Rivers State.
Rivers State biko. Ga-eburu nọ.
Ụmụnne anyị ndị Rivers State. Ikem si unu fụtawa. Ikem dị karịka unu.
Ndị mama mmanụ.
Ka anyị na-atụ anya ndị Imo, Your Excellencies, anyị na-anabata Her Excellency Iyom Ambassador Bianca Odumegwu Ojukwu.
Ohere n'isi ije. Ohere n'isi ije na anyị abịaruela. Nwanne ya so. Uche ga na-atụ n'anya aka ime ahụ. Ohere n'isi ije. Ohere n'isi ije sa anyị abịaruela. Onye ya nwanne ya so. Uche ga na-atụ ya anya. Sheka kokwa na mama nara na love mma. Sheka kokwa na mama nara na love mbalaga. Sheka kokwa na mama nara na love mma. Nisana di biye jiri ya ya. Yagum genye no love mo ya kona mo. Sheka kokwa na mama nara na love mma. Sheka kokwa na mama Aisha. And the rivers are below. Ara, give me Binabodia, Angie.
Ambassador Bianca Neweloche and the Rivers.
Our Rivers na agakịta.
Here's a dear Madamo. Here's a Ndịgbo Rivers. Na Bayelsa. I make no and the Rivers. Ibinabo. Obi rodu made biya anamanu he. Olaga adiamaka.
Yes, sir. Ibinabo, Ibinabo, Ibinabo,
Excellencies on the River State in Anirono. River State. Their Excellencies in Anirono.
River State Ibinabo. Isenaso. Senaso Ibinabo.
State Isa Semiralai Bubara KSA Rivers Wellington Oko. Thank you. Thank you. The whole state in the dozen and another. The contingents of the Enugu state. However, Naina, Bonite, Umunani in the Enugu state. Aina, Tuanya, and the Enugu state. There was a kita. Ulaga. Let's go.
Unemu de jeneke ekwatu na go paramama sowemu ani metubanu maka age oye bi karo hey
Yeah.
Enugu state abotago.
when you make a gido kamare sapita mbodo pakataka Enugu State, nwoke dị mma. Oji mmiri eme ọgọ Peter Mba. Enugu State na anyị mere ife. Unu mụ na-eje, egwu atụ na-agụ para mama. Sobemu. Kadị imetụkwa m n'ụmụaka ahụ. Onye bi karobo. Egwu mana we Enugu bani. Wanawa ya na wa o. Aga m eso ya na. Abayebo. Enugu State jukwa mmanwa abịa. Ha jukwa mmanwa. Karibu n'ụzọ tie no mmanwụ. Anyị ti se mmanwụ anyị agbabazie ya bụ egwu. Ayi. Aha.
Ile anya na ị ga-afụ na ụmụafọ Igbo zuru mbọ nnụ. Hey, ana m afụ the President General Ohaneze Ndịgbo n'Enugu State. Anyị na-asị gị nnọọ.
Banana peel.
Ọ dịrọkwa ize. Anyị ekele gị n'ụzọ preaching with the state contingents. Prophets of Fred Ohaneze. Ị na-achị ọfụma. Anyị na-abụkwa the publicity secretary. Anyị na-asị ya nnọọ. Right Honorable Chedozie Alex Ogbonnia, PhD. Anyị na-afụ ndị Enugu State ji eme ọnụ. We appreciate you all. Malaki Chuma Ochie. Anyị makwa n'ịnị ya. Honorable Dame Dr. Celine Ugoka Adeboa. Professor Damian Opata. Anyị ma nọ n'ụnụ ya. Dr. Peter Chidebere Aneke. Ọrụ Orunolo Igbo, and he said, what a mammoth crowd. Again. Ikorodo. This is beautiful.
Hello.
I ain't happy. The Enugu State Jupiter, Barabaro, I ain't a wounded chairman. Can the chairman in the Vanka? They are gone chairman. Sitting on Kejukwete. I ain't a few name. I ain't a the chairman of also one in local government. I ain't a second no. Honorable Chukwete. Nadoze. I ain't a the chairman. Honorable Solomon is Chukwana. Oh, Enugu na Gandabay. I know for chairman. Honorable Prince Ejike Williams Itodo. Yes. I know for Uche. Ejim. Onye Nkano West. I know for chairman. Honorable Mekon Nunze Tata Nkanye.
Anywhere you go, if you say Igbo man, no man, I am Bumbo. Teacher Bassa, ever for the lady. I am Bumbo. Teacher Bassa, ever for Korako. I am Bumbo. And Igbo Gani, Nani Nazofa. I am Bumbo. Igbo Gani, Nani name of I am Bumbo. Igbo Gani, never for the lady. Anywhere you go. Anywhere you go, if you don't see Boma, no man give butter.
I know a local government in Enugu State. And the Enugu. Oh, Banagadi Kanebuba.
Anybody, Nani Bofue. Anybody, Nani Bofue.
Ohaneze Ndịgbo, ụmụnwaanyị nke Enugu.
Obodo jere n'onye Igbo bi n'ime ya.
Ụmụ Amaje Masquerade Association.
Ndị Igbo na-azụ
Ndị
afịa.
mmanwụ
Ndị Igbo
ụmụ
na-alụ
Amaje.
ọrụ. Ndị Igbo na-erikwa
Oke osisi n'ugbo.
That's a... Yes, sir. Anywhere you go, if you don't see Boma, no man give butter. I am Bumbo. Teacher Bossa never for Kolako. I am Bumbo. Teacher Bossa never for Lele. Obodo Sirike Nandi Bogano ya. Obodo Talar Nandi Bogano ya. I am Bumbo. Isiboda Nandi Bogano ya. I am Bumbo. Hey! Ijebe, iya, ijebe, aya, ijebe, hai, ije, ijebe, chai, ije, ijebe, chai, ija, ijebe, lechaba, hey! Ụmụnwaanyị Igbo, unu dị ka anyanwụ, unu dị ka anyị na-adị.
Again, Ebiko, all Enugu State Kanaga. I ain't for Professor Demian Ogun Tikiri Apata. I ain't for Honorable Cheneze. I carry. Enugu, thank you.
Anybody in Enugu na Nambara, Imo State in Ebonyi, Abia State in Adata. Na River State in Jabufu, I am Bumbo. Hey! Obodo Sirike Nandi Igbo nọ n'ime ya. Obodo tere awa na ndị Igbo nọ n'ime ya. Obodo tere aka na ndị Igbo nọ n'ime ya. Anywhere you go, if you don't see Boma, no one give butter. I am Bumbo.
Igbo bụ enyi. Onye na-abụrụ onye Igbo nyaje eju achie ajojo Igbo benyi. Your Excellencies, Kosi Batazi Kulukita, Anya Gasigo, Anya Gostego Wani, Anya Fugo Wani. Because Kaiboni Tezioni Siochena Mema. Biko, Your Excellencies, Undi Igbo Bani, Umwani Neteto, Sinafeke Mero Machin, Biko no, Endi Youth Wing Gani, 5 minutes, Kono Biagafe, Your Excellencies, Ebuluti Lulu, Kaibuluti Elopopo, Biko, men also.
Check, 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 check.
Because in the youth na abago the band because ka youth gafe.
Onye bo de n'Igbo, I am onye bo de n'Igbo. Onye bo de n'Igbo, I am onye bo de n'Igbo. Onye bo de n'Igbo, I am onye bo de n'Igbo. I am okay, another Zabu. Zabu, 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 Zabu,
the youth wing.
Zabu, Zabu, Zabu. When you go to the Monday,
The youth wing.
I go to the Monday, Zabu, 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 Asabu, the Monday. When you go to the Monday, Zabu, 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 Guru, Zabu, security, Zabu, Zabu, Onya Zabu, no mania, Zabu, Zabu,
Excellencies, because I wanted to zone in such an amema.
Check.
O kwesịrị ịbụ osi Igbo ndụ. Engineer Chief Dr. Ato Eze N'Ugbo mana o zitelu nnukwu mmadụ onye nke Chief Nwabeze biko ka ọ gwazie anyị okwu. Ichie biko ka ịgwa anyị okwu dịka onye isi oche na mmemme a.
Igbo ekene m unu, Igbo mụanụ, Igbo zụọnụ, Igbo kachasịanụ. Your Excellency, the President General of Ohaneze Ndịgbo worldwide, Afeji Ejemba, Chief Engineer Emmanuel Iwanyanwu, Commander Federal Republic, Officer Federal Republic, Member Federal Republic, and Knight of St. Christopher, and Engineer, our noble leader. I bring you greeting on behalf of Prince Engineer Dr. Ato Ibechukwu Eze, OFR, Ozibondo, Ebubukbo, Onye Inesilanya, Wemenya Chairman, 2023 Igbo Day celebration. Okenegiri nne onwe ife mkpata na ọnọrọ ebe a mana ọ nọ ebe a n'uju ka nkenezie the host governor of Enugu State, His Excellency Barrister Dr.
Peter Ndubuisemba, Governor of Enugu State. Dalo. Kankenezia, the particular governor of the chairman of today's occasion, Odenigbo Agwata, Professor Charles Chukwuma Soludo, Commander, Federal Republic. Odenigbo, Dalorinne. I, for the representative of His Excellency, the Governor of Imo State, Senator Hope Uzodimma, CON, ably represented by no less a person than the Deputy Governor, Professor Placid Njoko. Your Excellency, you are welcome. In no particular order, Your Excellencies, the former governors that are here, Onwa Ibonine, Senator Dr. Chris Ohaneze Ndịgbo, OON, CON, Onwa Dalorinne, Mama Anambra, Your Excellency, Demveji Etiaba, Aine Kenege, Iyom, Josephine Anene, Aine Kenege, Nekenekwa, the wife of our former leader, Professor Uche Azikiwe, wife of His Excellency Nanda Azikiwe, Nekene, Iyom Ambassador Bianca Ojukwu, Biko, and a long list of people can restrict your name to the written address. Thank you. An address presented by Prince Engineer Dr. Ato Ibechukwu Eze, OFR, Ebubukbo, Ozibondo, Chairman, 2023 Igbo Day celebration, holding on September 29, 2023 at Michael Okpara Square, Enugu State, Nigeria. Once more, President General Ohaneze Ndịgbo Worldwide, Chief Engineer Dr. Emmanuel Iwanyanwu, CFR, OFR, MFR, Governors of Southeast Nigeria, distinguished senators, members of House of Representatives, members of Federal and State Executive Council, members of State House of Assemblies, members of diplomatic corps, Your Royal Highnesses, particularly the Chairman of Southeast Traditional Rulers Council, Igwe Ambassador Lawrence O.C. Agobuzo, Igwe Biko Kene Ndịgbo ọzọ niile, heads of delegations, fellow Igbo men and women, friends and well-wishers. I am delighted to share this year's Igbo Day holding in Enugu. However, I am unavoidably absent due to an already scheduled international engagement. Despite my physical absence, I am properly represented by Sir Izuchukwu Nwabeze, Ichie Chinemeze N'Ugbo, former Managing Director of Premier Breweries PLC, Onitsha. This year's theme, Igbo Kunie, is apt and should be well received by all Igbos. I am confident this year's event, within the administration of an illustrious son of Igbo land, President General of Ohaneze Ndịgbo Worldwide, Chief Engineer Dr. Emmanuel Iwanyanwu, Aha Eji Ejemba Ndịgbo, we yield positive results for Ndịgbo. The 2023 Igbo Day celebration is significant, being the first since the inauguration of the new administration at the federal level, as well as in some southeastern states. Consequently, may I use this opportunity to congratulate His Excellency President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, as well as the newly elected state governors at the polls. It is my view that the leadership of Ohaneze Ndịgbo should initiate potent measures aimed at resolving current socio-political issues negatively affecting Igbos as a people. An important part of the strategy will be to continuously engage the federal government as a united cultural bloc with a view to harmoniously resolving some of the knotty issues that have negatively affected the Igbo people. Igbos have made some cases relating to marginalization in the past. While some of the cases may have merit, I am of the view that long-lasting results can be achieved through roundtable discussions, strong, undivided leadership, and an organized political structure. Based on this, it is necessary that the leadership of Ohaneze Ndịgbo should positively engage the federal government for the release of Maazị Nnamdi Kanu, whose reported health condition attracts huge sympathy. Indeed, no number of meetings with the federal government or political consultations on the matter will be too much. I urge the newly inaugurated governors, as well as the older ones, to put in more energy and time aimed at creating a conducive atmosphere necessary for commerce to strive in Southeast Nigeria. Already, insecurity has unleashed monumental misfortune upon the Southeast economy. If the governors fail to do something urgent to arrest the current financial and human capital flight currently experienced in the Southeast, the trend will continue to do an irreparable damage to the posterity of the people. Therefore, I urge the governors to create more employment opportunities for our teeming youths as a way of reducing insecurity in our region. I seize this opportunity to call on the federal government to address the many cases of erosion menace and damaged federal roads in the Southeast. I also request His Excellency President Bola Ahmed Tinubu to accommodate more Igbos in his administration. I congratulate the Igbos currently serving in the federal cabinet on their appointments. But I also urge them to continue to take the problems of the Igbos firsthand to President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, GCFR, who has demonstrated focus and open-mindedness. It is appropriate to place on record the fact that His Excellency President Bola Ahmed Tinubu believes in and works with the Igbos since his political journey. Our brothers, Pastor Ben Akabweze and Mr. Joe Igbokwe, are visible examples. The president equally appointed an Igbo man and an indigene of Enugu State as the Chief of Naval Staff, which is first in the history of Nigeria, as well as other key ministerial appointments, such as that of Works and Federal Capital Territory, etc. In a special way, let me appreciate the presence of the delegation of Arewa Consultative Forum, Efanifere, Pan-Niger Delta Front, PANDEF, and others for joining us in today's celebration. I enjoin the leadership of Ohaneze Ndịgbo to work closely with various socio-cultural organizations within the geopolitical zones with a view to promoting national unity and building Nigeria, where our collective and peculiar diversities would be realized. Finally, I congratulate the President General of Ohaneze Ndịgbo, the National Executive Council, and the local organizing committee of this event, and indeed all Igbos, as this event will definitely add to organize voices in Nigeria political cycle and the world at large. Happy Igbo Day celebrations. Signed on behalf of Prince Engineer Dr. Ato Ikechukwu Eze, OFR, Ebubukpo Ozigbo Ndụ, Ichiesa Izuchukwu Nwabeze. And he has also asked me to remind us, N'ife Jibaka Ebata as Ndị Igbo, umaka ife mee in 1966. We must continue to remember our history as a people. And with that in mind, for the second time, may I request all to stand for 1 minute in memory of our foreign heroes. Shall we stand? May the soul of the faithful departed, through the mercy of our Lord Jesus Christ, continue to rest in peace. Amen. Thank you and happy Igbo Day celebrations.
Biko ka anyị kụọ n'aka onye isi ọcha anyị agwaga anyị ya ka anyị tụgharịbazi anya ma anyị na-alụ ebe anyị. Your Excellencies, ka o si gbatakwuru kịta ka anyị kpọrịtezie onye ndu anyị, nna anyị ukwu, onye isi izugbe nke Ohaneze Ndịgbo n'ụwa niile, maka anyị nabata Deputy Governor nke Ebonyi State. Her Excellency Prince Patricia Obelo, you're welcome. Nna anyị ukwu.
Ndị Igbo ekele m unu. Ndị Igbo ekele nụ. Mmadụ nọkwado nke a. Ndị Igbo ekele nụ. Unu agbalịala. Biko ugbu a ka a na-akpọlite m ka m kwuo okwu dịka President General. Ụbọchị anyị na-eme Igbo Day. ana m arịọ unu o eziokwu na ọ na-atọ anyị ụtọ iji asụsụ anyị asụsụ Igbo oge ọbụla anyị bịara ma unu ma ọtụtụ ndị n'ebe a awụghị ndị Igbo so onwe ozi ntakịrị nwere unu ga-ekwe ka m were okwu bekee zie ya. Nke mbụ ihe gbasara protocol ihe gbasara protocol emere m accept protocol the MC very good MC mere establish nke onye isi oche Igbo Day Celebration 2030 protocol ka onye isi oche very comprehensive emere m accept kelekwenu niile ndewonu. Well, today is Igbo Day 2023. This is a day very sublime, very important in the life of Igbos all over the world. This is a day when through the hustle and bustle of life, we Igbos pause for a while. And when we pause, we reflect on our past. We examine our present, and we have a peep into the future. When we do this, we are able to know where we have succeeded, where we have failed, and how we can succeed in future. To every Igbo son and daughter, to every Igbo leader, Igbo Day is a very important day. I want first to thank the Enugu State Governor. Enugu State Governor has hosted Igbo Day 2023. Since the past 1 week, activities have taken place, and he has done so well. I want on behalf of Ohaneze Ndịgbo worldwide to say to the Enugu Governor and the Enugu people, you have done very well. You have set a standard which I think others must aspire to follow, because already we are rotating. We are going to rotate Imo Day among the seven Igbo states. So Enugu State have set a standard, and we are very grateful to them. I will announce later on the presidential prize to the state that did best in the match. I won't say the state now until they come to the announcement of the prize. But however, I have written an address, and I believe that the chairman of the committee and the secretary general and Alex, those who are working with the program, will make sure everybody here get a copy. I don't want to inflict you going through all that. I will only go through some few highlights of my address. As I said, we have looked into the past. And when I look at it in past, since 1914, when we have our amalgamation, it has been a heroic past. But before I continue, I want to crave your indulgence to allow me to sit down. It's not lack of respect. Those who know me very well know that some years ago, as a young man, when our people were died, when they died us, I'm one of those young men who came out and took arms. Those who fought with me know fully well that I put in my best. I had an injury then. It still worries me on my leg. But otherwise, I want to assure you, the Igbos, that I'm very healthy. God has been very kind to me. I'm over 80. I'm more than 80 years. Yet, I can tell you, I'm very happy. I'm very healthy. I'm able to carry out the job you are giving me. So that I don't stand doesn't mean I'm not well. I am very well, and I was brought up by a missionary father and parents, and we're told that with God all things are possible. I learned to put all my trust in God, and God has never failed me. Having said this now, the past was a very glorious one. Our forebears were men of valor. They were great people. They moved Igbos from a low position to a very exalted position in 1960. By 1960, when we had independence, Igbos were the best. Igbos were the best in education. Igbos were the best in business. Igbos were the best in military, because the leader of the military then was an Igbo person, in fact, in all areas. So we had a very glorious past. We have to be grateful to our forebears. And I want to let you know that today, Igbos, a very grateful Igbo people will, for the first time, honor their heroes, men and women who made sacrifices to raise our name to a very high point, where people everywhere respect us. Today, those men and women will be honored. Their names will be as part of Igbo history. We are going to build, or IMOB has approved the building of a war headquarters of Ohaneze Ndịgbo here at Enugu. It has been approved it was proposed by my council, my NEC sent it up to IMOB. IMOB is approved. I have discussed with the governor. The governor has promised to give us a place. So within the next 1 year or two, there will be a world headquarters of Ohaneze Ndịgbo here in Enugu. It will comprise a museum of Igbo history. It will comprise also a hall of fame where all these heroes will have their names displayed forever and eternally, I think, until the world is no more. So you can see we are making progress. Now, the past, they are very great. Now, the present. The present is very sad. I told you that on Igbo Day, we look at the past, we look at the present and the future. The present is bad compared to the past. I don't want to belabor. People know the frustrations, the hunger, the difficulties. But I want to tell you, when on 3rd of April this year, I was warning as the President General. All the 5 governors supported me. All the 5 governors gave me support, and they are still supporting me. Somebody like Governor Soludo had a meeting, I was moved. Soludo had a meeting in East Africa. I never believed that Soludo can cancel. Soludo, because of his love for Igbos, canceled the meeting in South Africa. And I saw him in Government House in Enugu, where I was sworn there in person. Anambra State Governor then was there in person. Your President Governor, Peter, was there in person. And Imo State Deputy Governor represented the governor. So, Ebonyi State Governor representing him. Abia State Governor was also represented. So the 5 governors gave me support. And of course, that was of inspiration to me. On that occasion, I must tell you, I was not happy. I was not happy because I saw that things have gone back so much in Igbo land. But I want to tell you one story. Like an engineer and a scientist, I like to get facts. I commissioned studies on higher education, on industries, on agriculture, and every part of our life. I want to tell you, when I read the report of the study, I became very happy. Today, as I'm talking with you, if you look at me, I am more than 80 years. People say I look younger than 80. Yes, I look younger because I have seen a very bright future for Igbo land. I have seen a bright future for the use of Igbo land. That is why I am smiling, because I fought the battle. I staked my life because I was defending Igbos, I was defending Igbo use. So I am very happy. Everything agriculture, industries, there's a lot. I can't go into that. If you go through my address, you will see all the areas. But a few things I want to let you know. One, we have a lot of raw materials. We have raw materials to start glass industry. We have more materials. We have the largest reservoir of limestone. Limestone is a major raw material used for cement. The report says we have enough for up to 4 cement industries. And by calculation, if we have 4 cement industries in Southeast, we may not need to go to borrow any money. We'll supply most part of Africa with cement. And the profit margin is very high. And God has given us that raw material. God has given us coal. The good news is that my research, the committee I set up, brought me the news that Enugu coal is about the best in the world. So the coal mine is there. Now we have other things, many other resources. For example, we are sitting on the biggest reservoir of gas. Igbo land is gas. And gas today, you know, is stronger in economy than even oil. So when you go through my address, you will get through all this. So all I want to say to the younger ones in particular, because I'm over 80 years, when somebody gets to my age, of course, I mean, my time is going. But I am happy today that even if I'm recalled, this place, the young people have hope if they can listen and apply. And within the few years I have, I'll do my best to create an environment that will be able to support you. So I have done all that. Meanwhile, I have looked at some of the problems we have. We talk about the insecurity, and that is very, very painful. We have not seen what we are seeing here before. An Igbo man killing an Igbo man. Somebody living in the comfort of home in Europe, declaring a sit at home. And then our people, poor people, losing their livelihood. A poor woman who depends on making akara or selling vegetables to live is stopped from coming out. So I think, frankly speaking, it's very painful. But you see, I believe that when you are fighting a disease, you don't just apply medicine, you also try to fight what causes it. I believe that this problem is in a larger sense caused by poverty and bad and neglect. There is no doubt about it that we have not got a good deal from federal government. Most of our young people believe that we are not well treated, and it's a fact. Anybody of conscience will know we haven't had a good deal. I promise you I'll do my best to fight it. Fortunately, at my age, I'm not looking for anything. God has blessed me. All I want is to support our people, and I'm going to fight it until God recalls me. And I know once I'm recalled, people will give me a proper funeral, and I will say bye-bye. I know that you will give me that. Now, so sitting by me here, you have Senator Chris Igige. He has offered, he is the chairman of our committee on youth development, job creation, and skill acquisition. He has got a wonderful program. In the next month or two, you will see the program, he will fold out for that. So we have set up committee in many other things. So I don't want to, all of them are in my speech, but the one I could mention to you is the committee on culture. which is headed by Ohaneze. In that committee, all chairmen of traditional rulers in all the states are members. That committee is to harmonize all our cultures and traditions and have a common calendar. In Igbo land, we have some things that are critical to our culture, like yam. Yam festival is important. But today in Igbo land, some people eat yam in July, some eat it in September, some even in November. By the time Obi of Onitsha finishes his job, and I hope by next year, we'll be able to have a harmonized calendar that in Igbo land, this date is a day when we now celebrate New Yam. If it's a week affair, there will be carnival during that period. It will be even a tourism affair. People from outside will come to us. There will be masquerade, there will be dancing, there will be a lot of things. We'll make money through tourism. But above all, people will now respect us, that we are people with culture. Even this OG kola nut, which is important, I have seen a lot of confusion. They will look at it to check it. They will also go into our culture. People say Igbos have no respect. It's not true. As a child, we were taught, my parents taught me to have respect for others. My parents told me that if I don't honor any elder, I will get automatic curse. So I believe from childhood that if I abuse an elder, a curse will vibrate to me. That was a position. But today, young people can abuse anybody, internet, in newspaper, all sorts of things. This committee will try to revisit and redesign Igbo people to be people with culture. They may call for papers, and so some of you submit papers to them. So we have got another committee on education. We have got many. But the point I want to tell you now is, I traveled. I had to travel to, to UK and to America. There in London, there was a lot of crisis in Ohaneze. That's the problem we have. There's a lot of crisis. But I want to tell you that before I went there, I prayed to God. God has never failed me. God has never failed me. So when I went there, I was able to resolve the crisis in London. Now, so I was able. Yes, you can go. I know it's travels. I was able to resolve the crisis in London. Now, in America, I'm sure most of you read what happened in the newspaper. There, I was amazed. Many top Americans said that some centuries ago, when their forebears died, those who came to America first, they left messages that they were carried to America from Igbo land, and that they should do everything to locate Igbo land. They said they have located Igbo land, and in fact, a ceremony was organized in African Museum in Washington, very near to White House. It was a very wonderful ceremony. They, their families, their grandchildren, many of them declared that they're Igbos. I issued them with certificate on your behalf. They are looking forward to here. And I even at that time, I called the governors. And mentioned it to them and sought their clearance to appoint them into the Presidential Advisory Council, that's PSC, of Ohaneze Ndịgbo. So then I announced that they have been appointed into the, two of them only, General Wards, who is one of the highest decorated American generals, who is now a Nigerian and an Igbo man. And then Henry Watt, who is an expert in internet. He's a very rich man. So all of them are members of Presidential Advisory Council of Ohaneze Ndịgbo. And then many other Americans have continued to approach me. We set up a committee under Sam Obaji. Sam Obaji lived in America for many years. The wife was the former Minister of Education under Obasanjo. So he is now to coordinate the diaspora. But one fatal decision that came from there is that I saw that Igbos no ethnic group, we are over 60 million. No ethnic group is so dispersed all over the world than Igbos. Igbos are everywhere. In the past, we have been telling them, come home and support us. I think the best thing is, let us tell them to be there and support us, because as a young man, Britain was called Great Britain. I was a young boy, I called my father, why Britain is small in population and in size? Why do you call it Great Britain? My father answered it, but I'm not sure he answered it very well. Later on in life, I realized that Britain was called Britain because of outside Britain. That is the diaspora activities. So Igbos have diaspora activities more than any group. So I now proceeded to commend establishment of continental Ohanezes. As we have Europe, Ohaneze in Europe, comprising all the countries in Europe. Their headquarters will be in London. Ohaneze in North America, including Canada, their headquarters will be in Washington. Ohaneze in South America and Caribbeans, headquarters in Brazil. Ohaneze in Asia, headquarters in China. Ohaneze in Africa, headquarters in South Africa. Now, this has been sent to Igbo and it has been approved. And this will actually be, this will give us opportunity. In the next 25 years, I may not be there then. The younger ones who will be there will see the importance of what decision I've taken. However, I think many people are anxious to go. They have so many things to go. Now, when you read my address, you will see most of the things we have done. I want to assure you that we have done something, but I have to talk about this question of insurgency. Now, we have watched with despair people killed. I, as a leader, because I am aware you have given me a big responsibility for 5 governors who have been elected by people to come and take one man to say you are going to lead Igbos. That means I am somebody who is supposed to unite them or call them when they quarrel. You know, like in those days we had Igbo State Union. Igbo State Union, the leadership was there. Politicians belong to different political parties. But when they have problem, it is my duty to call them together as a father. So this position, I'm a father of the governors. And when they to solve it. So I want to thank them. Now, I am worried about the rate of killing, rate of loss of properties, what we have lost. And I feel that 2 things have been worried. One is the release of Nnamdi Kanu. I listened to what the chairman of this occasion, Prince Ohaneze, demanded that I should work on it. I'm working on it. I want to assure you I'm working on it. The governors also, I want to let you know, 5 Southeast governors have already taken steps. I know that Soludo has even gone too far in this regard. So I want to tell you that all of us are working together. And I don't see why Nnamdi Kanu should be detained. If Nnamdi Kanu has committed any offense, I will not plead, but they have not told us any offense he committed. The time he escaped, his life was being threatened, and he escaped. Any human being whose life is threatened can escape. They brought him here from Kenya, and they told us that there was cases. We were watching. Since they brought him from Kenya, they have incarcerated him, put him in prison, and he's not feeling well. He's sick. We have been appealing to them to release Nnamdi Kanu. People have failed to release him. And most of the people who are attacking us, killing us, think that we, the politicians, the elders, the leaders, the politicians, are unable to release him. We are begging them. And I want to tell you that to make sure we fight and get Nnamdi Kanu released. Because I don't see why they have, even when a court of proper jurisdiction here have released him. So I think it should be released. The other point is that, to be honest, as a father, I'm tired of people dying and killing people. I don't want Igbo land to be a battleground. We have fought a battle once. I myself, I took part. I'm a lucky person. Most people, those who graduated with me in School of Infantry, those who are alive today are not up to 3. Most of them have died in the war. Others died out of the wound they got after the war. So the truth about it, we are going to do everything to make sure it is not a battleground. We are not going to allow people to come and start throwing bombs, shooting things in this place. We are going to tell them, let us apply the non-kinetic measure. Let us do that. I will, as a father, call them. I'll talk to them. I will beg them. I will even, if possible, go to places where they are. One of them said that Ohaneze placed a price of 100 million on his head. I want to make it clear here that Ohaneze, under my control, cannot place a price on the head of any Igbo son. Every Igbo son is my son. And when your son goes astray, you correct him. The moment you made me your president, General, I didn't expect I will be president over angels. I know Ndịgbo si n'obi ọgaranya a na-enwe onye ọjọọ onwe onye ọma, a na-ejiwe onye ọgaranya onye bịa ya edozie ndị ọjọọ dozie ndị ọma. As far as I'm concerned, everybody is my son. I will never, and I won't encourage anybody to do that. But I'm aware there are some people who are parading themselves to be Ohaneze Ndịgbo. Some time ago, I read that thing from somebody who says he is Secretary General of Ohaneze Ndịgbo. He is not. So I want to make it clear that the Ohaneze which I lead, which you elected, has never placed a price on anybody's head. But we are appealing to them that they must change. They must change. They must stop inflicting hardship on our people. Now, finally, there is a problem in Igbo land today. Criticism. You know, when I went to America, I'm rounding up. I'm on a chiller. Is he going? Okay, I'm rounding up. Tell him I'm rounding up. Huh? Okay. Now, the point is this. The point is, some Igbos pretend they are that they claim or something. So, please, I don't want anybody to claim Ohaneze. If you're not an Ohaneze, don't claim Ohaneze. So, thank you very much. The rest of my speech, you can get in my address. Thank you very much. Thank you.
Tetano nora, tetano nora, tetano nora, tetano nora, unibo, tetano nora. Ah, tetano. Adezeno banye, tetano nora, unibo. Adezeno banye, unibo. Tetano nora.
Now we are going to honor. This is a very sublime moment. We are going to honor all those heroes, all those great men who played a major part. Okay. You want to give address? Okay. Okay, fine. Now, our governors have been very to be with us. Now, there's a slight change. Some of them have some appointment. So please, I think at this point, MC, tell him he should call the governor of
Biko kwanu onye isi anyị aka, kwanu President General anyị aka. Kita ka ọ dị kita, Your Excellencies, anyị ga-akpọ n'iteze the host governor of Enugu State. Tomorrow is their mantra. Barrister Dr. Peter Ndese Mba ka ọ gwa anyị okwu. Biko kwa na aka n'ọkụ n'igo.
Ifuze m banu mu onye Igbo. Baka na abụ m onye Igbo. Enemle Igbo amaka. All over the world they call me onye Igbo. maka na abụ m onye Igbo nne m Igbo amaka Peter Enugu Igbo ezigbo onye Igbo ewo abụ onye Igbo ndị Enugu Igbo amaka Igbo amaka.
Thank you very much. The President General Ohaneze Ndịgbo, Chief Dr. Emmanuel Iwanyanwu Aha Eje Jemba, Your Excellencies, our royal fathers that are here, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, because of time, I'm going to also ask that I stand on the well-established protocols by the previous speakers. I am indeed honored to welcome you all to Enugu today on this occasion of the World Igbo Day for 2023. I am most excited to see this turnout of our brightest and best, from our honored royal fathers to our eminent spiritual fathers in the clergy, and of course, my fellow governors, and Ndị Igbo niile, whether here or following us virtually as it's normal nowadays. Our famous son, Chinua Achebe, once said in his bestseller book, Things Fall Apart, and I quote, "A man who calls his kinsmen to a feast does not do so to save them from starving. They have food in their own homes. When we gather together in the moonlight, village ground, it is not because of the moon. Every man can see it in his own compound. We come together because it is good for kinsmen to do so. And so it is that we, the Igbo, kith and kin, have once again gathered here to interact and reason together. I must quickly commend the choice of Enugu for this event. As we all know, Enugu has played a central and consequential role in the history of not only the Igbo, but indeed the history of Nigeria. Firstly, Enugu came into being in the early 1900s when coal was discovered around it. Enugu also became the administrative center of the southern province in the 1929. It became the capital of the eastern region, what encompassed today Enugu, Anambra, Ebonyi, Imo, Bayelsa, Abia, Rivers, Akwa Ibom, Cross River. After the Civil War, it remained the capital of the current Southeast states, then called East Central states. This essentially reconfirmed its positioning as a political homeland of Ndị Igbo. In this light, and I'm also very pleased to hear that the chairman, the President General for Ohaneze Ndịgbo, has just confirmed here to us today that a Hall of Fame is going to be built here in Enugu to honor our past hero. I think this is a heritage and a value that we must cherish, and I'm glad that this decision was made. On this occasion, the theme for the World Igbo Day is Igbo Kunye, a clarion call for Ndị Igbo to stand up as one. This call is apt and is coming at about the right time. At this time, when Ndịgbo are continuing to excel in virtually every walk of life and pull together in one direction, once again, and realize the huge potential that we have always had as a people. This would provide a launchpad towards welding ourselves into a compact. Just yesterday at the Economic and Security Summit, where we gathered again as Ndịgbo, as the people of the Southeast, to discuss about the issues of security and economy in the Southeast. The idea of taking advantage of the Southeast state as a single unit was mooted. And here again today, we're calling on us that it is extremely important that we see the South as a single unit, begin to take advantage, to form a common market, and have entities, corporations, networks that allows us to take advantage of huge investment. And this is what we must do, because even though we may have several dialects, we are one people, one Igbo nation, and we must take advantage of that. The Igbo Day concept aligns with the resurgence in moves for improved unity and collaboration among Ndịgbo. Some months ago, the Southeast Governors Forum held its maiden meeting in Enugu, where a number of landmark declarations were made. In addition, just today, the Igbo Security Economic Summit was concluded in Owerri, Imo State. These developments continue to strengthen our position as a people. Hopefully, this strengthening and consolidation will find expression in the area of our politics and encourage us to emulate our great forebears by building strong bridges with other ethnic blocs across the country, whenever it's in our best interest to do so. In my view, such handshakes across the Niger would be a sign of strength and not weakness. This welcome trend and this event, as well as others like it, will ultimately help us build capacity, which we can channel back to our homeland in the Southeast in many areas where there is room for improvement. For me, this event is unique in that it reminds us why we, Ndịgbo, by focusing on the things that unite us, colorful culture and tradition. While there are many reasons for sober discourse in Igbo land at the moment, it is also important to remember that it is not all doom and gloom. That while we still have so much to work on and repair, there is still plenty to be proud about being Igbo. There are things that will continue to boost our self-belief, believe in Igbos and Igbo land, and will ultimately find expression in more tangible areas like our economy, through economic growth, and ultimately in increased appreciation of the need for peace and tranquility in our Igbo. Culture is also inextricably linked with societal values. Thus, as we put our culture in focus with events such as we are concluding today, we're sure to experience salutary impact on the strength and relevance of our value systems, which recently appear more and more to be in need of a boost. Finally, culture, as we have seen in many other parts of the world,
can constitute an economic asset, even to the point of becoming a foreign exchange earner for the owners of the culture in question. Countries like India, Egypt, entertain millions of visitors annually to cultural sites like the Taj Mahal and the pyramids, respectively. Who says our culture cannot be elevated to such heights? With increasing development in the concept, even the World Igbo Day become a tourist attraction to Ndịgbo at home and abroad, as well as their friends and well-wishers across the world. Given the events so far, it's obvious to me that this episode has been a resounding success. On the strength of this, one can expect that the next episode will reach even a new height in attendance, splendor, and overall impact. Now that the event has ended, let me join you all, especially those of you who may be visiting Enugu for the first time, to relax and spend the rest of your weekend here so that you can have the opportunity to fully enjoy the hospitality for which Enugu is known. Once again, it is a pleasure hosting you. Thanks for coming, and I wish you Godspeed as you journey home after this event.
Peter Babonyendu, Peter Bonyendu, Okwute Ndịgbo duru anyị ka ije Enugu ichawapụ. Peter Babonyendu, Peter Bonyendu, Okwute Ndịgbo duru anyị ka ije Enugu ichawapụ. Enugu ga-achawapụ, Enugu ga-achawapụ, Enugu steeti ga-achawapụ, Enugu ga-achawapụ.
Governor Enugu State, Kaisisiana, tomorrow is here. Webana, solution is here. Aina Monitor Professor Charles Chukuma, Soludo, CFR, Chaliwamba for Governor Anambra State.
Professor Chukuma Konyamaki Kebuna, Bosi family. Odogu Soludo Nyamati Boko.
Thank you. Igbo kweno, Igbo muono, zuono, kachano. Biko inanya na watch ge efona ụbọchị. Okay, ndewo. Enwekwala ike Igbo abatia. Igbo dị allowed. Biko nụ. Ịna-anya ụbọchị abụrụzi nwanne mmadụ. Ọ na-emezi kwapụ. And ọtụtụ n'ime ndị nọ ebe a si ebe tela aka wee bịa. Ndị ga-na Abịa, ndị ga-na Anambra, ndị ga-na Imo. Ana m ekene onye ọbụla ka m gbuo ịchafụ. Ụzọ okwu ịbụ a na-etọ. Nke mbụ bụ ekene protocol niile ka anyị rapụ na ya biko nụ. Ndewo na onye ọbụla chie mzele ebe o chili. Your Excellency, President anyị, ndị na-achị anyị nụ, ekene m onye ọbụla. Ekene ka izube ikene Ohaneze na nnukwu mmemme a. Ikene Ohaneze na onye isi anyị Ohaneze Ndịgbo worldwide bụ Chief Dr. Engineer Emmanuel Iwu Anyanwụ, aha eji aga mba ndị Igbo. Ana m ekwusi ike maka na anọgide ọ dịka na-eme hụ ndị kwe na ndị ekweghị. Anyị bụ ndị Igbo, mana na nke a na ọchịchị nke a bụ Ohaneze a anyị niile kwenyere na ya. Onwe ndị aka akwerọ fa kwenye ka bụ izizi. And ike na ụnụ na-ebidoro ebido anyị wee nwee mmemme atata. Ọ April ka eme the inauguration. Ọnwa one, ọnwa ise anyị gbakọnọta tata na-enwe Igbo Day. Ndewo President anyị, ndewo ndị Ohaneze. And oge m hụrụ oge a na-eme March Past, steeti niile bụ ndị mekiri Ohaneze so wee mee March Past. O gosi na Igbo niile kwekọrịtara ọnụ were sịnụ at least a na-eme mpempe ịma na anyị na-eme ndị kwe sị na anyị bụ Republicans. Nwere onye bụ nọmba 2, nye ọbụla nọmba 1, onye ka ọ bụ ka mana biko nụ ka anyị kwelu na nke a. Thank you very much. Nke ịbụa bụ ikene gọvanọ anyị, ana m akpọ ya my landlord gọvanọ nke m kwuga ọ bụ maka na ọnya nwa gọvanọ nọ n'obi anyị Enugu steeti. Enugu bụ the political capital ndị Igbo. And anyị kwesịrị ebe gọvanọ anyị nọ wee sị na ọnya nwa ga-anabata anyị niile. Mụnwa kwenyere na Enugu a political capital. Mụnwa kwuna asị na obi be anyị ka ọ bụ, obi anyị niile ka ọ bụ. Mụnwa nwekwuru be m na Enugu ebe a, ebi m ebe a since the 1990s. So ọ gọvanọ nke m ka ọ bụ, ama na ọ ga-eme ya. Gọvanọ, ndewo. So ihe mbịa bụ ọ bụrụ na oyibo asị na solidarity na anyị niile bụ gịnị ofu. Mụnwa bụ nwata East Central State. Nke a na-akpọzi Anambra, Imo, Abia, nke ọ dị m ọfụ. Oge ntonite ọ East Central State. Ebe m go primary school m bụ na Niger Sem Nkalago, the current Ebonyi. And ebe m go nya bụ ife ndị kụzili m si na the entire Southeast. Onye kụzili m primary 1 Mr. Agowa from Mbise. Primary 2 bụ Mr. Odo from the current Ebonyi. Primary 3 now Dr. Mrs. Mebrim Obi Enugu ebe a, onye Mbise Imo. Onye kụzili m primary 4 Mr. Ago, onye Udi. Primary 5 Mr. Anwukwa from Abia. And primary 6 Chukwu Lobelo, onye Ihiala. My headmaster was Mr. Aichineke, onye Ihiala, Anambra. So I believe etonite mbụlụ onye Southeast. Among these boundaries etinyela ọfụ bịala ọfụ. Ebe a epeka. It used to be one state with Enugu as our capital. Ka anyị rapụzie nọ Abia, Imo, Anambra, nke a. Anyị gbakọnọta ọnụ anyị eme anyị Igbo ife o kwesịrị ịbụ. Ọkwana ya bụ ife na-ayọ nke m ebe a. Nke ọzọ bụkwa ekene na ife abịala ime tata. Bụ iji wee sị ndị ụmụnna iji wee lote na anyị ama elofu. Ndị niile bụ anyị ụzọ wee sibe ite. Ndị kwawara akwụkwọ ebe anyị nọ tata. Ndị led foundation ebe anyị nọ tata. Maka na onye amara ebe mmiri nọ wee mabịa, ama ebe ọ nọ wee megịnị ma debie. So na anyị ga-echighakwa azụ from Nnamdi Azikiwe Akanu Ibiamfa, jebe to Odumegwu Ojukwuva, ma ndị the captains of industry, ma Sir Louis Odumegwu Ojukwuva, gbadaba ozi MI Okpara, MI Power. On this occasion, Kaine Kumaka Southeast transformation. I began to miss M.I. Opera. M.I. Opera, the man who saw tomorrow, the man who served selflessly. This man superintended the fastest growing regional economy in the world. And yet, because he exiled, he had no heart in his homeland. Selfless service. Ndebai no Igbo, our future is in our past. Part of our future is in our past. And aichi akwa malifa ige ngomita netunda si weloche planning ekumia yesterday. Now the Southeast ama anywhere. We can have projects, rail line, but without a long-term vision and a plan, you can do 1,000 projects and they lead you nowhere. You must have Njenje. Architectural or structural drawing. So now the Southeast, I need a long-term perspective plan. Coincidentally, Ohaneze, you have a role to play. And what a government of the Southeast? If we will South 5 governments. Manam, I equacolitago na I got back on autono. I not one. With the help of Ohaneze, with the help of our professionals, I echevechiche. Etu kedetu ifani negesi wede. For the next 50 years, the next 100 years, and for generations unborn. And no kui bazon choliku, big one de na enough of the lamentations. Aye bekaliga kwa. Yes, insecurity. Yes, and car. Yes, and car. Yes, and car. Monwa, I prefer to see the glass. I prefer to see the glass that is half full rather than continue to demand a half empty glass. Yes, an Igbo man can wear insecurity. I get bidogodo by acknowledging natata kaonyama. If it was our security. Every day we have decided to coordinate to continue. When are we going to let go? Manata again kaonyama. Makanakane kwe they are nature when the nature until everything is all sorted out. There is no crime-free society anywhere in the world. Even in London, you watch here na agafe. Madana se mo we kwa yo na enwe kwa ike dop ya. Na London. So, there will always be those. But this organized criminality. This organized criminality, we are determined to solve it as a people. I want the governors. I work all together. And I get me. Manakai na me. Kai na me. Even in spite of all of those, the recent ranking, MLO, ease of doing business in Nigeria. The ease of doing business in Nigeria. The number one at the entire 17 states in the south, in the southern Nigeria, is Anambra State. In spite of the insecurity. Okay? Just 2 weeks ago or 3 weeks ago, I went to do a groundbreaking ceremony for the second car vehicle manufacturing company in Anambra State. And many companies are coming. There are dozens of them lining up in spite of the insecurity. So let's stop this bemoaning on a manka, and Masona, and Igbo is ready for business. Igbo is ready for business. Let's come together and get it done. And our future, I give you a livable and prosperous homeland. But in addition to that, a homeland, because I'm a federalist, I believe we must have a prosperous homeland. Manakai na emie, I bundine jemba, or jemba, enwilo. Our future also is in Nigeria. Our future is in Africa. Our future is in the rest of the world. And an itinerant tribe cannot afford to be an intolerant tribe. Ndịgbo, we must live within others because we need the rest of the world to make an Igbo if all gabo. Akudakwa no kunchole kuno. Anigbo kweno, mono, zono, kachakwano, ndewen. Thank you very much.
Ndịgbo bụ ndị nwere uche na mbụ. Igbo bụ ndị nwere uche na tata. Igbo bụ ndị nwere uche na mbụ. Igbo bụ ndị nwere uche na tata. Ụmụ Igbo bụ ndị na-agba mbọ na mbụ. Igbo bụ ndị nwere uche na tata. Anụ Igbo bụ ndị nwere uche oge gboo gboo. Igbo bụ ndị nwere uche na tata.
Dalurin Governor Anambra State, Professor C.C. Soludo. Your Excellencies, Kaine Kwoku, Onye Bubu Onye is in the Senate na Lanye, Senator Wabara, Obataleba, Kaisi and No, Your Excellencies. Your Excellency, I guess is in Anambra State, where Banyana the son of the nation. Ebonyi State, where monitored the deputy governor and noted the governor himself. Bo Right Honorable Francis Obone Anwefuru. I noted Her Excellency Princess Patricia Onyemechi Obila, GCE HF, the deputy governor.
Ndịgbo ekene munu ọ ga-adịrị anyị mma n'aha Jizọs. Yes, biko na unu ewekwa n'iwe ka njigodi English wuo ihe m na-ekwu but emechaa m na-abịakwara ka m tapịa ya n'okwu Igbo. Your Excellency, sir, especially our dear host, the governor of Enugu State, our own wonderful brother. Thank you so much, sir. The President General of Ohaneze, Emmanuel Iwu Anyao, the man that has made today possible. Thank you. The Honorable Minister here present, please, for words of time, let me humbly respect and speak on the already established protocol. Thank you. Today is the day that we have come to celebrate our identity. And what is that identity? Igbo Day. Igbo people are the most virtuous people in the whole world. If you go out there, any good man doing anything asks of his identity, he will tell you that he's an Igbo man. We are proud to be Igbo people. The people, thank you. And that is why we are here, to tell the whole world that yes, Igbo people have come to speak with one voice. Igbo people have come to identify our identity. Igbo people have come to celebrate our culture. Today is that day. On this note, I take a lead from what that happened yesterday in Imo State. I was highly overwhelmed. When you look at all the Eastern governors they have come together to speak with one voice. Why can't we get all that we want with this one voice? We have come to a stage whereby whatever that belongs to Igbo people must be given to us. We have come to tell them, yes, we are no longer divided. We are now one family. The one family that will make things move forward. Remember, when we go to federal, it's always, anytime they are talking of Igbo people, they will say they are not united. I want to thank our leaders for deeming it necessary to bring us all together. But we are not stopping here. A lot of jobs are to be done. One, we need to review the constitution of the Igbo identity. We need to review it. We need to put some things in place. We need to change some archaic ideas that are not auguring with the present situation. Two, one of my leaders said it here, that we need to release Nnamdi. Yes, and I want to thank all our leaders that has made effort in one way or the other. Nnamdi is our brother. We are not happy seeing him there. We can do a lot. When we speak as one voice, it will not take us 1 second to bring him out there. But the problem we have is within us. Are we ready to fight this battle? Are we ready to keep our secret? Are we ready to move with one voice? That is the question we need to ask ourselves. But with all these questions, God has given us the direction by bringing us all together. This is a new dawn for every Igbo man. This is a new direction for all of us. And with this, I say, we are not going to stop here. Let us continue. Let us continue to change the mindset of our people. Somebody said, stay at home. Why are we staying at home? Jeopardizing the economy, jeopardizing our business. No, gone are the days of that old mercantilism. We need to move forward. Thirdly, today really is not a day of history. I am highly delighted with my Ebonyi people that are here to celebrate today. We want to tell them that left for Ebonyi people are always ready to do the best. Ebonyi people are always ready to take the lead. If you come to Ebonyi State, you will see a lot of things happening. Real. This is not camel. Come to Ebonyi, that is the best and the pride of the nation for now. If you doubt it, if you doubt it, follow me to Ebonyi. You will see that you will not like to come back. But I appreciate. That is what all of us will emulate. Because in Ebonyi there, we are one big family. We don't have two voices there, but one. And that is why we are getting it right. Please, I'm begging everybody, let us forgive and forget. Let us speak as one voice. And when we speak as one voice, one mission, one step, I bet you will get it right. I love you all. God bless you.
Your Excellencies, Aibazana, the award.
Because here we can award to our heroes. Because tupu any award, ni na mama nwere otu ndị nwere agba ha yiri. Achọrọ m ime ka unu mara that now every year and a March pass, and we're winning presidential prize. So I can make one more before now that Ndi winning presidential prize. Enugu State. Enugu State, they win the presidential prize. So, every cup, I get put Enugu State. I get put her cup, MHR Professor, na the Secretary General, okay, Gababuye, or they are around there. Now, Uba, because as a professor, now they should have called it now award, can they allow? Let's hurry up. The 43 people, all of them will come straight. Yes.
Because the National Public Secretary Biko Kobia's Mado Kenyamefa award immediately. Biko no ge kenelube Biko no Chelonu Kaime award right now. Biko no Dalono Ndinna Mama Dalono Rinne Biko Ndinna Dalono. Biko Banchelo. Biko Aina Banyana the posthumous award immediately. Biko the band, thank you. The band, thank you. Because I just said the award immediately. The National Publicity Secretary, please. Because immediately. Because Your Excellencies, I wear booklet and wear their biodata. I am Aguzeba. Onye Luzuno. Nyakwanya ni made the booklets.
His Excellency, the President General of Ohaneze Ndịgbo Worldwide, Chief Dr. Engineer Emmanuel Iwanya Gamba. Na si biko oyomna genti no wendi gen water award no bochita na ekele kwando governor anyị n'etiti anyị na-egbughị oge ana m asị na nke izizi bụ Grand Hero of Igbo Land to Right Honorable Dr. Nnamdi Azikiwe, GCFR, Owelo for Onitsha. Emeritus Professor Uche Azikiwe, MFR, Biko Bagote Ozigbo. Na the Grand Hero of Igbo Land, Major General Johnson Thomas Umunnawe Aguironsi. Tom Aguironsi Biko Bagotebe. Na Bokwa, Grand Hero of Igbo Land, conferred on Chief Chukwuemeka Odumewu Ojukwu Ikemba Newi Anwuru Makalisia Ambassador Mrs. Bianca Ojukwu. And I Chief Dennis Chukwude Osadebe, grand hero of Igbo land. N'otu aka ahụ kwa ka anyị na-akpọ Dr. Michael biko asị ka m repeat here, Chief Dennis Osadebe for grand hero of Igbo land. Onye na-anọchite pụta. Were otu aka na-akpọ Dr. Michael Okpara, grand hero of Igbo land, conferred on him.
Anyabogo Dr. Michael Ihonu Kara Okpara, MI Power, because the representative, Michael Okpara play.
Ejo Hala, na grand hero of Igbo land, on Dr. Francis Akanu Ibiam. Francis Akanu Ibiam, onye na-anọchite Moses Bagote. Francis Akanu Ibiam. Ambrose. I know now. Not to account. Grand hero of Igbo land, to blessed Cyprian Michael Iwene Tansi. Because I will only know that I can't be a member. I can't be a okay. Thank you. I na going to anochite blessed Cyprian Michael Iwene Tansi of the blessed memory. I na going to anochite for grand hero of Igbo land Tansi. I know distinguished. Because Father, thank you so much. Kaina Bayanambo, distinguished hero of Igbo land, Chief ZCOB, Chief ZCOB, Una Manago Loro Igbo in the past, Chief ZCOB, Owena Nochitie, Etitiai, Senator, distinguished Senator Ngige. Mazim Bono Jike, distinguished hero of Igbo land. To Mazim Bono Jike, Owena no Mazim Bono Jike, Obagote. I na akpọ Dr. Sam Onunaka. Owena no Dr. Sam Mbakwe for distinguished hero of Igbo land. Obuno nonso ya Bagote. Onye a na-akpọ bụ Dr. Jaja Anucha Ndubisi Wachukwu. Jaja Wachukwu for the distinguished hero of Igbo land. Onye na-anọchite Bagote. Abisina, Dr. Abisina, Akweke Nwafọ Orizu. Onye na-anọchite ya bịa distinguished hero of Igbo land. And your because I na appointed Mbakwe or Alex Mbakwe. I na appointed Professor Kenneth Dike. Professor Kenneth Dike, former Vice Chancellor. Biko. Jaja Wachukwu ne. Aja Wachukwu. Biko, anyị na-akpọ ite onye na-anọgide Dr. Alex Ekweme, Dr. Alex Ifeanyi Chukwu Ekweme, onye na-anọgide for distinguished hero of Igbo land. Anyị na-akpọ ite onye na-anọgide Chief Christian Chukwuma Ono, Chief Christian Chukwuma Ono for distinguished hero of Igbo land. Chief Sisi Ono, Chief Sisi Ono. Chief Sisi Ono. And Nefu. I want to hand over to Nube Sisi Ono. I don't want Bianca. Thank you. Mbono Ojike Bagote. Mbono Ojike. Ona abia maka Mbono Ojike. Thank you. Because in our point in anointed Dr. Mrs. Miriam Babangida Adandi Boje Mono, Dr. Mrs. Miriam Babangida. I know Jamaica, I know appointed Honorable Justice Augustine Nnamani. Honorable Justice Augustine Nnamani. I know appointed Justice Chukwudifu Oputa. Oputa, yes. Miriam Bangida. Mbobodote. And appointed Justice Philip Patrick Nnemeka Agu. Justice Nnemeka Agu. Ndena nochitie. Bagote. I appointed Dr. Simon Nnemeka. Oh, amazing. Nnemeka is here. Nnemeka. Nnemeka, congratulations. Mama Ngwa, thank you. I appointed Dr. Simon Onwu. Dr. Simon Onwu, the first medical doctor in the whole Eastern region. That is Simon Onwu. Oh, yeah. I appointed Professor Eyo Ita. Professor Eyo Ita. I appointed Dr. Alvan Ikoku for distinguished hero of Igbo land, Dr. Alvan Ikoku. I appointed Ambassador Matthew Mbo MT mbụ onye na-anọchite MT mbụ ka ọ gbagote. Anyị na-akpọ ndị na-anọchite Jaja, King Jaja of Opobo, King Jubo Juboga, King Jaja of Opobo. Anyị na-akpọ onye na-anọchite Dr. Kingsley Ozumba Mbadiwe. Dr. Kingsley Ozumba Mbadiwe, Jaja of Opobo. Dr. Kingsley Ozumba Mbadiwe. K.O. Mbadiwe. Onye na-anọchite Chief Mrs. Margaret Ekpo. Oh, MP Mbu. Oh, Senator. Distinguished Senator, come up. I na-akpọ Senator, I say Senator. MP Mbu. I na-akpọ onye na-anọchite Chief Mrs. Margaret Ekpo n'etiti anyị. Margaret Ekpo. Allow this man for me. Allow him. Give me. Give me what you... Alvan Ikoku, come up. Allow Alvan Ikoku to come. Alvan Ikoku. Alvan Ikoku. Yes, thank you. Congratulations. When I anointed Dr. Pius Okigbo. Dr. Pius Okigbo. And I appointed when I anointed Senator Francis Ella for Hero of Igbo Land. Francis Ella for Hero of Igbo Land. No to account Chief Michael Okpala Power Mike for Hero. Hero of Igbo Land, Power Mike. Francis Ella, Power Mike. Power Mike. Professor Njoku Obi for Hero of Igbo Land. Professor Njoku Obi. I na-akpọ Chief Louis Odumegwu Ojukwu. Chief Louis Odumegwu Ojukwu. Njoku Obi abịago. Name Professor Njoku Obi. Njoku Obi. After that, Chief Louis Ojukwu. Bianca is playing 3 roles here. Ambassador Bianca is playing multiple roles. We salute you. Louis Ojukwu to Ambassador Mrs. Bianca Ojukwu. Professor Godwin Anibezo Deniwe. Professor Godwin Anibezo Deniwe. Also, Senator Dr. Ofianwale. Senator Dr. Ofianwale for Hero of Igbo Land. Ofianwale. Professor Chiko Obi, mathematician. Professor Chiko Obi. Hero of Igbo Land to Chief N.U. Akpan. Chief N.U. Akpan. Hero of Igbo Land, Chief N.U. Akpan, former Secretary of the Eastern Region. Chief Jerome Udoji. Hero of Igbo land to Chief Jerome Udoji. Jerome Udoji. Hero of Igbo land to Professor Eni Njoku. Professor Eni Njoku. Professor Chinua Achebe. Professor Chinua Achebe, as a matter of fact, is distinguished hero of Igbo land. Another distinguished hero of Igbo land, General Philip Effion. General Philip Effion, distinguished hero of Igbo land. Justice Charles Daddy Onyama. Charles Daddy Onyama, hero of Igbo land. Onyama, oh. Chief Richard Ihetu, Big Tiger. Chief Richard Ihetu, Big Tiger. His Royal Majesty Eze S.N. Woluchem. Eze Woluchem. Chief Emmanuel Aguma. Chief Emmanuel Aguma. Aguma.
Yes, okay, finish it there. All these things, don't give out everyone. After pass them and lock them in the...
Professor Fred Eze, Biko Bianso. Professor Fred Eze, they are very close to this very place, please. Professor Fred Eze, please, for vote of thanks. Prof. Biko Ndiegwu Ngwa Cheluno. Professor Fred Eze, we need a chelu for now.
Alex, do the vote of thanks. Do the vote of thanks.
Your Excellencies, be kind and just kind of vote of thanks.
Biko, nwere ndị ụlọ ọrụ pụrụ iche na 2023 Igbo Day. Mmadụ dịka Prọfesọ Bati Nnaji, onye nwamerụ chairman maka lecture for 2023 Igbo Day. A na-akpọnte Prọfesọ Bati Nnaji ka ọ bịa were ikike ekene from aha eji aga mba na Ohaneze Ndịgbo. Onye nke ọzọ, Prọfesọ Bati Nnaji, ọ bụghị ya, foto nke ọzọ. Onye nke ọzọ bụ Most Reverend Professor Godfrey Ona, the Catholic Bishop of Nsukka Diocese. Cheru, Governor is aware. Onye nke ọzọ Prince Atu Eze Ozugbo Ndụ, as chairman of the 2023 Igbo Day. Wote nke ọzọ, madam. Onye nke ọzọ bụ Fred Odo Eze, PhD, as the chairman of Igbo 2023.
Thanks.
Your Excellency, the Executive Governor of Enugu State, Barrister Peter Ndobisimba, Your Excellency, the Governor of Anambra State, Your Excellency, Dr. Charles Soludo, the President General of Ohaneze Ndịgbo, so all protocols observed. On behalf of the President General of Ohaneze Ndịgbo, I, the Chairman of the Planning Committee, do please thank you for coming to witness this to grace this occasion. Your presence had made all the difference. Igbo, Ekunigo, Ndeba Keneunu, our governor, for sponsoring this event from beginning to end. Governor, thank you, sir. Thank you, sir.
Your Excellencies, may we rise for the national anthem, please. May we rise for the national anthem.
Yes, sir. Iam Bokoma. Bokosum. Bokosum Bokoma. Bokoma. Iam Bokoma Bokoma Bokosum. Bokosum Bokoma. Ebinisi kababalo ya fando na baravuto. Ebinisi kababalo ya fando na baravuto. Ijenu babonye na ya norie. Ijenu babonye na ya norie no. Oli semeka ni fadi madi agwago. Every morning no lady ashiso wasakwa. Chukwe buka ni fadi madi agwago. Otutu kwa bani yo asakwa. Andu bisi andu bisi. Andu bisi nenu wanandu bisi Osaka nandu andu bisi Iman Osaka nandu andu bisi Peter mama mama andu bisi Papa Enugu State Peter mama andu bisi Iman Osaka nandu kutendibo andu bisi Peter mama onye mjaba andu bisi Pinacola yilo dogu ya gazi nibisi Hula, catch up, hula, catch up, hula Laga this, laga that, laga this, laga that Your Excellency Gadiabo Ambassador Juma Zonko Hey Enugu South Juma Zonko Solution. When you make an egg, solution anambara. Ibulugo solution Ndịgbo. Saludo. Professor Mukama no making it. Solution anambara. Solution Ndịgbo. When you make an egg, saludo. His Excellency Governor Anambra. When you make an egg, yagazi. Enugu, oh yeah. Yes, sir. Holy Semeka, if I did mad, everybody no let her she so was up. Chukwe buka, if I did mad, but to Cabanio, Azapa. And do busy, and do busy, and do busy, and do busy. Osaka nandu, Andu bisio, imano saka nandu. Andu bisio, iyam bukuma. Bukaso, bukasum bukuma. Bukuma, iyam bukuma bukasum bukuma. Barrister, Chimaso Kwamukoma, Executive Chairman, Enugu South Local Government Area, a great man of God. Everybody can do it. Honorable Freedom so much cash. The other chairman Enugu. Other chairman, happy birthday. Sidako, happy birthday. Oh wow. What is this Enugu? Abia kwanumo, abia mijema, ewe afamife, iwanyamwe afamife, ewe afamife, bianco jukue afamife, Her Excellency bianco juku, mama afamife. On a photo one a man, if I kill us away, on a photo one a man, if I kill us away, if I'm Wally Asaboyo, if I kill us away, Kilibano, 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 Bianco Juku, Afamife. Her Excellency, Afamife. Bianco Juku, Bonyema. If I kill us away, Miss World, Ibonyema. If I kill us away, Bianco Juku, Maluma. If I kill us away, Her Excellency, Ibonyema. If I kill us away, if I kill us away, if I'm Maria Samugayo, if I kill us away, if I'm Maria Samugayo, Ewe Afamife. Professor Fred Eze Afamife. Fred Eze Mukoma Afamife. On a photo manama. If I kill us away, if I'm Maria Samugayo. If I kill us away, Chigero Mude Bozama. If I kill us away, I better watch it go. If I kill us away, yes. President General Ohaneze Ndịgbo. Abia kwanumo, abia mijema, ewe afamife. Njenje media, ewe afamife. Mama yeye afamife. Ona fogo manama, ife kiri asabuyo, ife nkwali asabuyo. If I kill us, I will you. Kidibano, fa. Kidibano, fa. Ewe, afa before. On a fucking man a mile. If I kill us, I will you. If I'm quali as I will go you. If I kill us, I will you. Ebalomate, Membo. If I kill us, I will you. It is dancing time. Chief Engineer Doctor Emmanuel Iwanyawo, President General Ohaneze Ndịgbo, God will keep you for us. When you mean Njenje, obodo oyibo, when you see Nambaye, in attack Iyalani, Iwanyamu ni jebe. Biko tezia, Ndịgbo na-eche yo, in attack Idubana, Adege Jemba, Onumeke Neja, Itamba, Onyani Jemon Enugu, Adege Jemba, Onyama, when you may leave, Pambas, Onyama, Jeje. Pambas, Onyama, Njenje. Dati Wanyamu, no make Enugu. President General, Onyani Jabamba. President Ndịgbo, no make Enugu. In the number, Aneti, Adege Jemba, Bulukene, Bukai. In a TV, Aneti, Anababa, Olagibule, I don't know good body there. Mouse no yezagi good. My mom before the war. Again look ube. Onerube. When you mean Njenje. Obodo yibe. When you see Nambaye. In attack you put down. Pambas, Onyama, Jeje, Anababa, Aneti, Anewe, Igbo, Anede, Anako, Anababa. Open look at one of the Kawena. I could salary Kanyana. To the MC Elder, there's my brother the Tituno, barrister, the only barrister I know MC in Enugu, the only barrister, affordable journalist, affordable politician, Oyeka barrister. Obegolu bụ ọzọ. Obegolu bụ ọzọ. Ịchọ ka acha. Ịchọ ka akwụdo. Onye ezi akụ ka ọ bụ. Ifugi ya. Obegolu. Imalelube. Ana imalelube. Imalelube. Sisi imalelube. Imalelube. God imalelube. Imalelube mabotambele shaking your waist here. Imalelube mabotambele shaking your bum bum. Imalelube mabotambele kissing your lips here. Imalelube mabotambele kissing your nose. African baby girl. Imalelube. African sissy girl. Imalelube. Come and give me bottom belly, cool my heart, you. Baby, give me bottom belly, cool my heart, you. Bansue, Azikiwe, Bansue, Bansue, Azikiwe, Bansue, Bansue, Azikiwe, Bansue, Njenje media, Azikiwe, Bansue, Njenje media, Ohaneze Ndịgbo, Njenje media, Ohaneze YouTube. Njenje media, for better Nigeria. Abo. Asa, Ohaneze Ndịgbo. Imalelube.
Onyenko. Ibugozu.
Imalelube mabotambele shaking your waist here. Imalelube mabotambele shaking your bum bum. African baby girl. Imalelube. African sissy girl. Imalelube. Stop. Ice. Company special person. Special person na Igbo. Njenje media aga adịrị mma. Ife a bụ nnekwu onye Igbo. Onye Igbo na na-eti Peter Obi na Nigeria. Mana enwere onye malụ ụwa niile ji malụ Peter Obi. Sometime about 2 years ago, ka Njenje media gara n'ụlọ conduct an interview with Mr. Peter Obi. I got viral. From that day, ndị mmadụ kwuo. This is the kind of person I need now. I watched him in that interview for over 5 times. You could see a good was 2 years ago. What I go to say to you. Yes, sir. I was a madam. Everyone look at what I got. I was allowed.
Africa Jesus.
Sugar back Africa. Amagina Mayana me. Amakora Mayana mo. Yoga Maname. Akademia. Seria faraway yo. It is a manamo. Amakepio. Yoga Manamo. I'm a Chief Direct Imechukwu. Awa. A Nollywood veteran actor, Chief Direct Imechukwu. Daddy in the building.
Onye boss.
Yes, sir. Ebuna manne makana manne majali. Ekuta na madi be makana madi be me fele. Inebudi manne di eweronye ne werantupa. Inekuta di madi be di eweronye mumi akusata. Ona bunana no wa mokalo mumena bo. Ona buna chikelo no wa mezire mumena bo. Wo mumeke di mano wa o mumeke di jo. Ama konya na nchano wa. Wo merire mumedi mma. Yabuna tubu ikuto nyabona nye cheke no way. Yabuna tubu ikuto nyabona nye cheke no way. Makanife di bossa di yazibabuze. Ose wabu, uze wabu. Ife modebelunu babu omi ife jida fanaka. Omi ife jida fanaka. Uka onye dele ya o, uka onye dele ya. Uo.